It should be like 7 past now. So I'm not aware of what any of you lot know. So I'm just gonna assume that everyone's on zero. No one knows anything. Obviously, there's people in this call right now in the group chat that have had a similar call to this, but this will be a lot more in depth, a lot more in detail. And then we've got information for members only for the Thursday call that we're gonna have. Obviously, everyone in this call right now will have the chance to be part of that group chat too at the end of this whole call. So essentially, you see my snap, everyone knows me. I'm always posting stuff, I'm always promoting stuff, and I'm always making people money. I wouldn't stand there. Obviously, I've got so many questions. I'm doing this Forex thing now, yeah. That I'm gonna put everyone on today, break it down to you what it is. I'm not here to sell you signals. You're not paying no subscription, you're not paying me, there's no sign up for you. I'm not doing any of that, yeah. What I'm doing is you're gonna see it, I'm gonna explain it. Asim's gonna go a lot more in detail. That's the other person in the call. We're gonna have a very special guest as well. His name's Michael. It's gonna be quite a pleasure to have a conversation with a guy that's worth how much he's worth and the value he has. So essentially, what this is, and by the way, let me clear this here. Let me clear my name as well, yeah. I've got a lot on the plate. I've got family in this call. I wouldn't be hosting this call right now if I don't vet it, if I don't vouch it, and if I'm not actively participating in it, or if I actively haven't seen any profits or any pros or anything like that. I've seen profits, I've seen pros. It's all actively there on my snap. This right here, where I'm right now, I'm in Hong Kong by myself, which was paid for what's literally about to be explained today. Everything that I've posted it, I've been very open, very clear with all the trades that's shown up on my account. That's basically covered my whole week that I'm going to be staying in, or including all the activities I've done so far. Everything is literally being covered by what I'm about to speak to you about today. My family's in this call as well, so I wouldn't be pushing something out that wouldn't be telling my family, if that makes sense. So I've got a lot of questions. What's the catch? What's this? What's that? Previously, and really, it's truly, I wouldn't be standing here if there's a catch. If there's something I'm not telling you, whatever there may be. All right. Now I'm gonna briefly explain what this is, and Asim's gonna take over, and then Michael will take over as well. So essentially, what this is it's copy trading, right? It's been about for a very, very long time. If you know about it, you know about it, which I'm going to explain to you as well. But if you don't know about it, so copy trading, like again, it's not signals. I'm not selling you signals. I'm not selling you anything. Copy trading is essentially when a trade is made on an account. I don't have time to sit in front of a chart and analyze the chart, find a strategy, study whatever the chart means, and then take my trade. I don't have the time because, as you lot know, if you're through my social media, I'm working 24/7, right? So essentially, what is there's a trader that Asim will further talk about, explain to you why he's very, very good trader. He's got his stats, his my FX book, your trading FX book. Essentially, that's like your stats. You can't forge those numbers. You can't do anything like that. Asim will explain what that is. So this trader, whenever he's going to take a trade on his account, it will automatically take a trade on everyone's account, automatically. So whenever he's taking a win, you're going to take a win. Whenever he takes a loss, you will take a loss. I'm not going to stand there and be like, you're going to see profit every day, because that's a lie. Every trader will take a loss. There's no trader I know of or anyone knows of that's never taken a loss, right? So everything that's done on his account will copy over on your account, right? This will be explained a lot more detail when Asim speaks about it. Another thing is, it's we're working with a broker that gives you extra leverage, that gives you extra capital. So it's called a funded account. If you know what it is, perfect. If you don't, I'm going to briefly go over it. So what a funded account is, when you sign up, make an account, the money you put in, it's multiplied, right? Asim's going to go a lot more in detail about what that is or how that works, but I'm going to just briefly explain it. If I'm trading with £10 and I make 1%, I'm going home with, oh, I suppose, like 10p, 1p, whatever it is. But if I'm trading with £100 and I make 1% with that, I'm making £1. So the percentage, the way percentage works, the bigger the number, no matter the percentage, yeah, 2, 3%, the bigger the outcome will be, the bigger the number will be at the end. So essentially, you'll see more profits with a funded account. Asim will explain a lot more about funded accounts and the dark secrets and why forex exchange has this bad outlook by the public, the general public, and why it's a bit shady and dodgy. But we'll explain why the broker we're working with is why we're working with them essentially. So I'm the proof in the pudding. You know, I've seen it on my story. I've got a reputation I need to stand up for. So there's not even a chance to think about why I would be pushing something that I'm not actively in. I'm not vouching. I've not seen a pro in. Like I've said before, I'm here making why I am, and I'm giving you all an opportunity to do what I'm basically doing. Like I said, I've posted this on my story the 3 days I was here and how much money I've made from my trading account and what I've withdrawn. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously all of you are popping up asking what the catch is. For me, there is no catch. I've not seen a catch. What can happen is I'm not going to say you put all your money in, sell everything, put your money in there, and then hope for the best. That's not what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, a war can break out. Anything can break out where currency loses all its value, because that's really truly how you're making money is the value of the currency. Anything happen with it, the currency can just go tomorrow, next day, whatever. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you how much to put in. No one should or ever. If anyone tells you, come to me with 3 bills, like certain people that the car people really know what I'm talking about, then it's a bit, do you know what I mean? Put in whatever you're comfortable with putting in. Put in whatever you're comfortable with losing. I'm not telling you put in a bag, 2 bags, 2.5 bags. You can put in a bill. I'm pretty sure the minimum right now is a bill now. It was £10 before, but obviously the broker was losing a lot more money. Ask him about that if he wants to. But now I'm pretty sure it's just a bill. You can see how that goes. Whenever you're ready, you can put in more. Is there anyone that has any questions for me? Any questions that anyone needs to ask me or anything like that?
We'll go through questions at the end, yeah?
Okay, cool. We can go through the questions and let me check my notes if I'm missing anything. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, I'm not charging you no monthly subscription. I'm not charging you anything. Yeah, I'm not selling you signals. I'm not selling you a sign up fee. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to put you all on. So once you signed on, we can put you in a group chat and give you exclusive Zoom calls. We're having one on Thursday. So if you're interested about that, sign up and then we can get talking and we can add you to the group chat. Obviously, on Thursday, there will be a giveaway as well. There's going to be a funded account that we're going to be giving away for free. And with that account, you could do as you wish. You can obviously learn from the Thursday call and push that way of scaling the way you want to make your money, or you can just enjoy the passive income your account will give you. I don't think anything other than that I'm missing out. But yeah, once you do, if you do want to sign up, do message me directly so I can send you the link on how to sign up, and I'll give you a step-by-step tutorial on what to do. I'll send you a little screen recording, all that good stuff. If there's anything I missed out, ask him. I bet him. I vouch him. He's my people, so he'll take over from here.
Cool. Thank you, bro. See my screen, buddy. Yeah? Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, your screen is visible.
All right. Thank you, Michael. All right, guys. Thank you, always, by the way, for the lovely introduction, bro. And it's good to see because I remember when I first actually met with Awais a couple of weeks ago about this, and he was, didn't understand what was going on, but very quickly when he realized what he can do here and what the potential is, I think is very amazing what he's been able to do in such a short period of time. So, guys, very quickly, I'm going to take you through a couple of slides that's just going to go into a bit more detail, and then we're going to hand it over to our special guest speaker for today's call as well. So yeah, as always mentioned, the platform that we're working with, or the strategy that we're working with, is called Neo.FX. It's not a company or a name in itself. You're going to actually understand a bit more about this as we continue as well. But our goal is very simple. We want to trade outside the matrix. We want to make sure that people have an opportunity to earn from the forex market without actually being professionals or having years of experience and trying to trade your funds by yourself as well. Now, before we go into any details, I just want to make it perfectly clear, like always said as well, there is a lot of risk when it comes to trading forex. Past performances are not anyway a guarantee of any future results. At the end of the day, only invest what you can afford to lose, because yes, we do have a good track record. We have a 6-month track record that we're going to share with all of you on this call as well. You can do your own information, vet all the information for yourself too. But at the same time, anything can happen. Markets go up and down, crazy things happen in this world, and all of these things can impact the market. So do not go and sell your houses or your cars and put all your money into here. Just start small, test it out, see what you think, and then you can continue to grow from there. So very quickly, for those of you who don't know what the Forex market is, the Forex market is also known as the foreign exchange market, which is the largest financial market in the world. So this Forex market currently does over $7 trillion a day, not million and not billion. We're talking trillion. Now, I don't even know how many zeros are in a trillion, but I know it's a very, very big number. And Forex trading is operating 24 hours, 5 days a week. Saturday, Sunday, the market is closed. And as Owais mentioned as well, the real opportunity for you to make money here is by using leverage. And what we're going to show you through the broker that we're working with at the moment, the leverage that you can get and how this can impact your trading, and how you can actually make some very good money out of it as well. So we trade currency pairs. So we trade different currency pairs against each other. At the moment, we're only trading the euro against the dollar. And I'll explain a little bit more about the strategy in just a moment. But having high liquidity in the Forex market, meaning there's a lot of movement, and with movement comes a lot of opportunities for us to make profit as well. Now, when it comes to trading, and especially if you're new to trading or you're a beginner and you're not someone who's been doing this for a little while, there are two main problems that everyone faces. The first one is not having enough capital to trade with. Like, for example, if you're going to trade with £100 or £200 or £300, £500 even, that's not enough money to make you the sort of results that you'd be expecting when you're starting this journey. You can't go from £100 and make thousands of pounds a month. It just doesn't work that way. In order for you to make thousands of pounds a month, you need to have at least 30 to 40 to 50,000 pounds in a trading account for you to safely make thousands of pounds a month. But not everyone just has that sort of money lying around and ready to invest. So having capital is a huge problem that a lot of people have when they're starting out with their trading journeys. The second thing is that they don't have a profitable strategy. So this is also something that is, this could make or break your entire plan. If you don't have a strategy that's making you profit, if you don't have a strategy that's constantly winning, you're going to end up losing and blowing your account, and then you're back to square one again. So these are two very, very big problems that people face, and we believe that we found a solution for this in our partnership with Tag Markets as well. So what is the solution? We have a team of professional traders. We have a strategy at the moment that's been working very, very well, has a 6-month track record, which you can verify for yourself. You cannot edit or fudge the numbers about. What you see is what you're getting. And also through our partnership with Tag Markets, we have something called funded accounts or leveraged accounts, which means you can get up to 12x of the capital that you put in. So for example, if you were to put in, let's say £1,000, you can get a £12,000 trading account because you get 12x leverage through Tag Markets. Now, who is Tag Markets as well? Let me just very quickly give you a bit of information about them. So Tag Markets is actually one of the fastest growing brokers in the world. They are fully licensed and regulated. They offer multiple different forms of technology, from copy trading to manual trading. But the biggest thing that Tag Markets offer is capital boost, or you can call it funded accounts as well. So you can get up to 12x of your initial deposit on your trading account, and you can trade that on obviously Forex, indices, metals, commodities as well. But for us and the Neo.FX strategy that we're using at the moment, we're only trading on currency pairs. And Tag Markets, it says 400,000 now, but it's actually crossed over 500,000 users around the world. So it's a very, very fast growing broker. They have an office in Dubai. Michael, who's our special guest speaker on the call, is actually in Dubai at the moment. He's pretty much in the office all the time as well. And they have many more offices opening up around the world as well. And if you want more information as well about the licenses, and you want to figure out, where you can do your research, you can see on the screen right now, but we'll also share some information with you guys afterwards as well, so you can understand exactly who Tag Markets is. Now, very quickly, just about Neo.FX, because obviously you're hearing Tag Markets and then you're hearing Neo.FX. What is the difference? What are these two? So Neo.FX, like I said, is just a trading strategy. We have a partnership with Tag Markets, who is the broker where all the trades get executed. All the deposits and withdrawals are done directly on Tag Markets because, again, they are licensed and regulated. So Neo.FX itself is not a financial service provider. We, as Neo.FX, do not have access to anyone's funds. The funds go into your own trading account, which you do your own KYC for, and you are the only one that can access those funds. So you can deposit when you want, withdraw when you want, and it's all done through Tag Markets, the regulated broker. So Neo.FX itself cannot touch your money, cannot do anything with your funds as well. So all we're simply doing as Neo.FX is providing you a trading strategy and a solution for you to make some very, very good income with the plan that we've put together. There are no monthly fees. There is no, sign up fees or anything like that. You simply deposit with Tag Markets, get your 12x funding, connect to our trading strategy, and then you can start earning. So in 3 very simple steps, you can get started and make money with us as well. So let's very quickly talk about the strategy in itself, what it is and how it works. So again, if you're new to trading, this might be, information that just goes in one ear and out the other, but to keep it as simple as possible, we have a team that's trading at the moment, looking at previous historical data from also using their experience, their many, many years of experience in trading, and also based on the sort of overall risk factor of the market as well. So we're only trading one currency pair, which is Euro USD, so the euro against the US dollar, and we only trade one time a day. So again, we believe in quality over quantity. It's not about placing 10 trades and losing 7 and only winning 3. We'd rather only place one trade a day, and on that one trade, we're risking between 0.3 to 0.5% of your account balance on that one specific trade. So again, the strategy so far has been working very, very good. We've got a 6-month track record, and all 6 months we've been finishing in profit. That doesn't mean we don't have losing days in between, because we absolutely do. In fact, to be very honest with you guys, when we launched Neo.FX just a few weeks ago, the first 2 days were losing days, and of course, everyone was panicking and freaking out. But that just shows you that this is real trading and this is real market impact that can happen at any time. So you can take losses, yes, but as long as you're closing out the month in profit, that's what our focus is, and that's all that matters. So every single trade, by the way, has a set take profit and a set stop loss, meaning that trades do not run over into the next day. We don't hold trades over the weekend. Every trade is open and closed on the same day. So it's either going to close in profit or it's going to close in loss. So we're going to get a guaranteed result at the end of every day. It's very rare that they don't trade. There are certain days that if they don't find the setup they're looking for, they just simply won't trade. And again, it's better to be safe than sorry, and that's the reason why they do what they do. But I will show you guys later on as well and share the link with you for the Neo.FX book, which shows the complete 6-month history, every single trade, every single win, every single loss. You can see all the information about our strategy. So here's how the trading 12x trading boost works. Okay, so this is also very, very important, because like I was saying in the beginning, if you have £1,000 account, there's only so much you can risk on that £1,000 account to make the profit that you want to make, right? And oftentimes what happens is people over leverage on small accounts and they end up losing money, right? You can win a couple of trades in a row, but that one loss will end up destroying your whole account. But when you have trading leverage, or you have funded accounts like what you're seeing right now, this gives you a lot more margin to play with, or for example, our traders gives them a lot more margin to play with, and also make you bigger and better profits. So for example, if you had a $1,000 account, right, and you did 3% profit in the month, now that 3% will equal to $30 in your if you were just trading your $1,000 account. But if you come to Tag Markets and you use Neo.FX as an example, then your $1,000 gets a 12x trading boost, which means you're trading now with $12,000. So that same strategy, that same 3% profit you make in the month, instead of making $30, you've actually made $360 in profit. So it's the same strategy, but you just have more capital to trade with, and more capital means obviously more money for yourself as well. Now, here's an example for you guys to see as well. Now, this example is actually based on 10x, not 12x. So this person who started this account, they deposited $2,500 and they got a 10x trading account, which means their trading account had $25,000. Now, this trading period took place over 6 weeks. And in 6 weeks, there were 32 trades placed. 26 hit take profit and 6 of them hit stop loss. So the result of that is that this individual made just over $2,000 in 6 weeks, which gives them an 81% return on the money that they deposited, which is of course $2,500. So that's the advantage of having leverage and having the leverage from Tag Markets, that you can again make more profits with more capital, and then you can also earn back the money that you put in a lot quicker as well. So here you can also see the My.FX book. Now we'll be sharing the official link for this so that everyone can go and do their own research on this. But you can see from March 2025 all the way up until just last month, you can see every single month was finished in profit, 3%, 4%, 4%, 5% in August. And of course, now we're coming towards the end of the year, so markets naturally slow down a little bit, but our team is still very good at what they do. So I'm sure they'll be closing out in profits regardless. But you can actually go and see this My.FX book for yourself, track every single trade, see all the entire history for yourself, and then you'll get a very good understanding of what this trading strategy is. And just some examples on how this works as well when it comes to your deposit. And if we're again using just 3% profit a month, like as a target, you can see for yourself the numbers are pretty cool. Like, so if you're starting with 1,000, like I said before, that gives you a $12,000 trading account. And on just 3% profit, you've made $360 in just that 1 month. So again, this is the power of the funded accounts, and this is what's different about Neo.FX and tag markets than you would get with any signal provider or any other copy trading system or auto trader system out there. Because trust me, guys, there are millions and millions of systems out there, but you have to look at the entire opportunity on its own, and you got to find a way to see, where you're making the most benefit. And this funded account is what's going to allow you to do that. So again, 10,000 goes to 120,000, and you can see what your profit is in the first month. Now, in an ideal scenario, within 60 to 90 days, you can actually make back in profit what you originally put in. And then after that, you're risk-free because you've already taken out what you've put in, and everything from that point is risk-free to you. And that's why I always recommend people to become risk-free as soon as possible, so that, God forbid, like I said, there's no guarantees. We don't know what's going to happen. But if anything was to happen in the future, at least you're risk-free now, so you're not walking away with a loss. So yeah, I would always recommend that to people as well. Now, we also have other ways to earn, but we're not going to talk about that on this call because we also do, something called profit distribution. We also have rebates that you can earn on a daily, weekly, or bi-weekly basis as well. But this is something that we're going to go over on another call, on Thursday's call, actually, on that same call, in which we're going to be doing a free trading account giveaway. But just so you guys understand, when it comes to withdrawals and deposits, you can deposit via cryptocurrency, bank transfer, credit card, and the minimum entry is $100, which I believe in pounds is about 75 to 78 pounds, somewhere around that range. That's the minimum you need to get started. Once again, no monthly cost. The only thing that we do have is actually a profit share system, which I will share with you in just a second. So yeah, some of the benefits, like you said, you don't have to be a trading expert. If you've never traded before, it doesn't matter, because all you're simply doing, depositing and connecting to our strategy, and then all the work is done for you. All you need to learn how to do is how to withdraw your profits, and that's very easy. Oasis got already so many tutorials that he can share with you. And the 12x leverage, this is also something that you're getting with tag markets and Neo.FX exclusively, so you'll be able to make some good money based on what you've actually put in yourself, and you can withdraw your funds whenever you wish. So I've been making withdrawals, Oasis has been making withdrawals, Michael's been making withdrawals. A lot of you guys on this call that have already made profit have already made withdrawals as well, and I don't believe that there is a single person who's had any issues when it comes to the withdrawals. I've always received my withdrawals on time, like it says on the website that you're going to receive them as well. And this leads on to a much bigger opportunity with Neo.FX, but like I said, that is something that we're going to discuss on Thursday. So this is part of it. We're not going to go into all of this, but the main thing I just wanted to show you guys was this thing right here, box number 1, which is called profit distribution. So because we don't charge a monthly subscription and because we don't charge a sign-up fee, how does Neo.FX, or how do the traders make money? That's where we have something called a profit share. So whatever profit is generated, 70% of that profit stays with the client, which is going to be you, and 30% of that goes back to Neo.FX. And out of that 30%, they give 16% to the affiliates, 10% to the traders, and 4% goes to the marketing costs as well. So for example, if you make $1,000 in profit, $700 is yours and $300 goes back to Neo.FX. So in terms of getting started, it's actually very simple. Whoever invited you on this call, get their registration link, register with Tag Markets, activate your account by doing your KYC, make your deposit. You can do that via bank card or crypto. It's completely up to you. Get your 12x funded account and simply connect to the Neo.FX strategy, and that's it. You're ready to get started. So today is Monday. We've got 4 more days left in the week for you to trade and earn money from, and these are 6 very simple steps you can take right now in order for you to get connected and start. And if you have any questions, you can message us in the group chat. If you're not already in the group chat, then you just need to sign up and do your KYC, and then you'll be added into the group chat as well, in which we can share more information, or if you have any questions, we'll be able to answer them. So that's the end of my part, guys. Now, I just want to very, very quickly introduce someone onto this call, someone who I've been working with for quite a while now, someone who I have a lot of respect for, and someone who I've learned a lot from as well. And being in the position that he's in, I never take for granted when he joins us on these calls, because there's always something very, very important to learn. Now, he's going to share with you his personal experience, how he got to where he got to, and why this opportunity is something that caught his eye as well. And when you see what he's achieved and what he's been able to do, you'll understand that if someone of his caliber is taking an opportunity like this very seriously, then you should also see why you should be doing the same thing as well. So let me just double check if he's still with us. Yes, he is. All right, guys, I'm going to hand it over now to my good friend, Mr. Michael Bauer. Michael, over to you, bro.
Thank you very much, Asim. Always, I need to say first, I'm impressed. I came into your speech, amazing. I know the first call we had, and that's absolutely insane. I love it. I love it. And this is what shows me again what's possible in this industry. I just don't want to bore you out. The most important things you heard already. Just maybe some of you are wondering about this leverage capital, why companies are doing that. Before I go a little bit deeper in this, just Asim said, my story is not that important. The only thing is I'm since 26 years in this industry, and I saw a lot of things coming and unfortunately also going very fast. And me and some other guys, we were sick and tired of all these things, because in the end, most of the companies who raised in the last couple of years, unfortunately, their business model was based on making as fast as possible much money, not for the community, for themselves, and then shutting the doors. And this we don't want anymore. So therefore, on purpose, we chose the biggest existing market what is there, and this is the forex market. The only issue is in the forex market, most of us, let's say common people, we don't earn that much money. Why? Because we don't have this much capital. Banks and all these big players, they use the market, they make billions on it. We have a daily trading volume of 7 trillion US dollars. So, and there's no money created, it's just shifted. And with this system here, we just want to give all the masses, let's say, the opportunity to finally earn in this market consistently. And therefore, it's important that we have a trading team who is trading, let's say, kind of very boring, because in the end, normal people, when I tell them, listen, 3% a month, and I go even deeper and I say 1 up to 2%. Why do I say this? Because this is actually how the big players are trading. When you see, for example, BlackRock, the biggest investment company on this planet, they can buy countries just like that, because they have that much money. When you see the average profits in all of their investments, we speak about around annual 3 to 4%. We speak here about 1 to 2, 3 to 5, let's say something monthly, and still people are not satisfied with that. Why is that? Because first of all, and this is not our fault, we don't have any financial education. No one told us, and there's a reason behind. They don't want us to know how this market works. And leverage capital is something completely normal. Banks are working like that, and in the end, guys, leverage is responsible for what's called inflation. Because in the end, making more money out of money, what's actually not really existing, they do since years. And now we give you the opportunity. And when you ask yourself, why is that? Why do they have something for free? No, they're not Samaritans. They don't do this for free. They actually earn money. And let me give you a brief example, just why are brokers and also banks, liquidity providers, are giving away this money. First of all, it needs to be moved. When the money is just lying on any accounts, they don't have any benefit out of it. It needs to be moved. So what they do, they take their capital and place this to good brokers. And in this end, Tech Markets is, like Asim mentioned, one of the fastest growing brokers. Their goal is till the end of next year to have 20 million clients. It's a very huge goal, but actually they are able to achieve that. Why? Because they're very big in the Latin American market and also very big in the Asian market. And this is growing fast. So coming back to why do they give leverage capital? First of all, large banks and these brokers, they can hedge these positions very quickly because the Forex market is extremely liquid. This means they don't have really that much risk. They can control the risk. And this is what our trading as well is doing. They are controlling the risk. And currencies, we are trading euro, US dollars. They move very little. Euro, US dollar is kind of stable. So means you have a daily fluctuation from 0.1 to 1%. And without leverage, with just normal small amounts, a trader wouldn't trade because it doesn't make sense for him to make really profits out of it. It means more volume. It's also more revenue for the brokers. Why? Because this leverage increases the trading volume. And where's the broker earning from? From the fees. Every time you trade, guys, there is a fee that's directly deducted. You don't even see it directly. You need to click on the trades and then you see what they charge. And when there is leveraged capital inside, they earn more. And this is their business model. So they are not Samaritans. When someone tells you outside, because I heard this quite a lot, oh no, there's something in the back that's suspicious because no one is giving away money for free. No, of course not. They earn money on that. And also this market, there's a lot of competition and there is pressure, competitive pressure. When there is one broker who just offers a leverage 1 to 30 and another one is 1 to 500, where would you go? You go to the one who offers you the higher leverage. But guys, trust me, the risks are controllable for the broker. And that's important for you kind of to having this security. There are margin rules inside, automatic stop outs, what Asim was also explaining to you. There's a maximum drawdown of 10%. Everything over the account is done. The money is away. And therefore, our trading team is going to maximum 0.5%. And this is, in the end, the quality seal for a good trader. Not the profits. You can find a bunch of traders outside who, for a short period of time, provide you with amazingly high profits. But we saw this very often, and this is the majority, that these traders have just one bad day. And this one bad day can burn the whole account. And people are greedy. We know that. You see numbers just in your so-called MT5. It's online. In the end, it's just numbers. You can't buy anything from it as long as you don't take profits. But this is how our psychology works. We see, oh, it's getting more. And we don't take profits out. And then comes day X. On day X, the trader makes a loss, and this loss is unfortunately then 100%. And say, we're so sorry, everything is away. This can't happen here. This means what we are offering here is consistent growth. And wealth building has always been a marathon, never a sprint. I know it would be nice to take the shortcut. Unfortunately, for under 1% of humanity, this shortcut worked out. For the rest, not. So it means give yourself a time, give you also the people a time. And we provide here this leverage capital, make out of this, let's say, very low percentages that's actually insane. I go even deeper. Asim told you something about 36. Would you be sad when you would constantly from now on have around 20 to 25% growth of your capital every single month? Actually, we need to understand. Buy a real estate. I'm here in Dubai. So in Dubai, real estate is the business ever. So here, a good real estate has annual, when you don't flip them, has an annual return of, let's say, 8 to maximum 10%. Annual. And you need a lot of money for that. Here we offer something where you can actually start with a very low amount. You can actually start just for using the trading with $10. This is the minimum amount when you just want to use trading. When you want to build a business on it, it's a little bit more. But for $10 and getting there around 20 or maybe more, I on purpose go lower percentage, guys, we need to understand what this means. That's a lot of money. And not only the money you put as deposit inside from your own pocket is leveraged times 12. Also, when you use reinvest, compounding is the best invention since there's mathematics. I never understood mathematics in school because I didn't know for what to use for. But compounding, I understood. Compounding is I make profits, and out of these profits, I make more profits. So it means money, what actually hasn't been mine, now works for me as well. So, and when you are smart, you take this money out. There's actually no fee. When you take it out in cryptocurrency, there's just the fee that your exchange or whatever is charging you. From tech markets, they don't take any fee. You take it out and reinvest it again, and then you get times 12. And I have one thing more above. At the moment, we don't have times 12, we have 24x. So for those of you who said, I would like to do something, don't wait that long, because we don't have this forever, but we double this now. We have not 12x, we have 24x. So this example, what Asim showed you, with $1,000 from your own pocket is equal to $12,000 trading capital, is now $1,000 your pocket equal to $24,000. And that's a huge opportunity. And this is why I'm doing that, because I don't want this anymore. That my community, my people, which I'm working with for a long time already, that they lose over and over again, that they're just based on this hope that something will work out. It is longer than when you take any cryptocurrency based company which promises you something, but in the end nothing comes out. Here we speak about something that's real, that's reliable, this is legit. They have everything. The brokerage has everything. They have, like Asim mentioned, these offices. And this is nowadays for offshore broker, nothing common anymore. Unfortunately, you don't meet people there. Here, everything is there. I'm every single day in the office here. They have 3 more offices, one in Medellin, Colombia, one in Austria, in Graz, and one more they open now in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So they are growing. They develop everything, and they just invite all of you guys to be part of it. And the good thing is as well, and there you see how really trustworthy they are. When you know these kind of funding, maybe from so-called prop firms or whatever, there is always a little thing inside what's not that nice. Prop firms, what do? They work with so-called challenges. And this challenge is you need to trade and you are not allowed to overcome a drawdown of X percentages. And it's mostly made that the first challenge, you can kind of succeed. Mostly, more than 50%, the second challenge, you don't succeed, you fail, you go over this drawdown and you lose your money. Or they give you the money, and what you don't know is that you buy with your own deposit this funded money. So when you say, I would like to take my initial investment back, so my principal, they will tell you, I'm so sorry, that's not your principal. With this, you bought the account. Here, it's different. After 30 days, if you like, you can take your whole principal out. They don't need it. And in these 30 days, and this is the good thing, and this is what they also admit, what they say transparently, they earn their money. They're out of risk. And it's also important that you have a company in the back who earns money, who's financially stable. Let them earn money. We need to go away from this way of thinking that they're actually not allowed to earn money. They earn a lot of them. And I'm happy for them, because I want to work with a company who has the chance, the opportunity to stay long in the market. I would love to build here something very huge and long-term. And we really have the chance. This system is on both ends, very good working. I'm quite happy today. Now I got the information. We have another positive day, so we end up in another profit. And that's all I need. But guys, there will be, as he mentioned this as well, there will be losing days in between. And yes, what he also said, I was one of the very few people who was celebrating that. We started this, and the first 2 days was minus. The whole community was crying. But in the end, this is good that happened, because this shows that here 100% everything is real. Because which company would start with 2 losing days? The ones who tried to scam you? Definitely not. The ones which is real, they know you can only take what the market gives you. And when the market gives you a minus, what's happening? And this is part of financial growth, that you can overcome these minuses. You need to learn to live with that. And they did it. And that's fine. And I'm good with that. So here, really, we can build something. And I'm pretty happy when I see also the development of ways. Asim, anyway, I know how he works. And when you do this, you're in very good hands. So that's from my side. When you have kind of questions, please feel free. I'm here. I don't know, Asim, if you have anything that you say we need to end the call. I have 10 more minutes if you like, or 15 even. When you like to ask something, please feel free and shoot.
Yeah, thank you, Michael, for that. At the moment, I don't think we do have any questions, because I believe the questions is going to be for Thursday's call. But what I want to say is the giveaway, Michael, if you just want
to. The giveaway, I didn't mention because Away said it in the beginning. So, but yes, guys, I would advise you to join also Thursday's call. First of all, because there you actually can build a business on it. Very lucrative with residual income. And important, before I say too much of it, you don't earn any single penny on any investor's money. And that's very important. So when me as an investor take, for example, $10,000, the whole amount, 100% goes into trading. From that, you earn zero. And this is another proof of how legit this is. Because in the end, why should someone earn on my deposit? What the company afterwards, and you saw this on the last slide, does is a so-called performance fee. And every single good trader and broker is doing that. They just charge you something when they actually make profits. So you don't pay them for their service, but in case they are profitable for you, they deduct X percentage from this profit. And that's fair. And from this, you can earn. Not one time, residual, over and over and over again. And the next thing is, when you join this call, for everyone, there is kind of a giveaway. This giveaway means one of you will get a funded trading account. I actually don't know how big it is, but Owais and Asim, they said we want to do something for the community, and they will give away one funded trading account. So guys, I advise you to be there on Thursday to first of all get all the proper information you need to start this, and on the other hand, to have the opportunity to win one of these trading accounts.